this ain't like a hate stitch or anything like that. That ain't me. In fact, I think you can get your point across a whole lot better when you just talk to somebody normal, and I am a mom, and I have raised 4 beautiful children, and if I may give my input on that, and I know that you've received a lot of hate off of that video, and I hate that. I do. But if I may offer like a different point of view on that. Back when I was raising my 4 children, and I was married back then, I might have been a married woman, honey, but I was in fact a single parent. I don't even think my husband back then even changed a diaper. And don't get me wrong, he was an excellent provider, and he always made sure me and those babies had everything we want and needed. And he might have been a workaholic at times too, but he was a great provider, and I'll always be thankful for that. But coming from somebody like me that my children didn't have a grandmother that I could call and say, hey, can you come help with something? I didn't really have anybody like that. And I think the only friends I had back then were 2, and they were trying to raise their own children, and you always feel like a burden asking somebody for help at times. So then you just kind of keep it to yourself and just keep pushing through. But I was with those children from sun up to sundown. 24/7, going to the grocery store. I had 4 of them with me. In fact, I had all 4 of them under the age of 5 years old before they even started school. And Lord, when they did, I was so grateful. I could go to the grocery store or the gynecologist by myself. I could do all these things that I had put to the side because, I was raising those children. And I think what upset a lot of moms was that first sentence when you said, I can't relate to you. The thing is that back then I had lost myself. I was so stressed out. I didn't even know what the hell I was doing. And I wasn't even around adults anymore. Matter of fact, I was on the phone with one of my children's nurses, and I started baby talking because it had been forever that I had talked to another adult without asking somebody if they needed to go to the potty. So it's not that we wanted to be away from our children. It's just, we just sometimes yearn for just 2 hours of a peaceful moment that we can go to the bathroom by ourselves and not seeing a little hand with a Twizzler in and out from underneath the door asking us to hurry up. We get stressed out at times. Motherhood is not always rainbows and butterflies. It is stressful at times. And it's okay for a mama to ask if she can go hang out with her friends. Would you mind watching one of the babies or 2? Hell, I'd have given anything to have a night in the hotel back then all by myself where I could just order my food and just watch TV and just take a hot bath in peace, and be refreshed in the morning. Sometimes that's all it took was just somebody stepping in. Hey, you need any help? But we shouldn't make them feel shameful for that because it's normal.